I want to tell you what is our main purpose to come here.
To show the inner components, inner compartment of the bell.
No, no. Firstly, I'm telling you why we came here.
Why?
We came here to we come here to collect some bamboos.
Yes.
Because there is some function at our home, so for that we need to make some sheds. So we came here to collect some
Bamboo.
dry bamboos. Because I can remember in my village is I think full of bamboos. There are place so much. The place
Like,
is
you can
abundant
also see
of
the
bamboos. So
output of-
much
of
bamboos.
Crop. So our crop also. Okay.
Okay, that is some damaged crops.
Let us departments of bell.
The well is completely full, and I would just want to tell you guys, there is actually one special thing in this well.
Then I am saying, why are you not capturing me?
So Madhu is letting us somewhere to capture some very special thing in this video. Actually, there is very special thing about this well. Madhu, can you please elaborate what is that special thing?
Come here.
Okay, so you can see the brick structure beside our well.
Carefully, correctly.
Okay, yeah, we need to come here very carefully. We want to show you some very old built structure.
But camera angle is cannot be good there, as there is too much risk in handling the phone underneath. But if you can see, these compartments go down below the depth of the well. So now you can see that. Now, so guys, now you have just seen the inner compartment of the well. Now we are again going to our main purpose, that is bamboo cutting. So let's go. Okay.
Okay, so now we have seen some guavas over there. So actually Madhu is trying to pick some of them. Actually the people maintaining the place, or keeping an eye on the place, direct us to how to pluck. They are saying that they are very sweet. Okay, there's buffalo tied over there. Oh no, living in a city and after you come to a village, it is whole new experience. So much silence, no vehicles, no nothing. How? So whether you get that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there are some small indigenous guavas. That is almost 25 years, 30 years old tree. Oh, so these are some sweet guavas. Yeah, they are raw but sweet. Okay, so there are some leftover guavas being given to the buffalo. Yeah, take some of them. Actually, I think she is not showing any interest in the guavas. She is busy in eating the chaff. There is her son grazing there too. So everyone, there's one more thing to show you. Currently I captured. You can find such things in, I think, in such remote places. Can you see that there is a bat standing, I would say, upside down? I am zooming on it. Oh my god, so you can imagine the distance between two just AC mains wire, and it's a bat. So much, I would say, humongous bats. I'm unable to capture it on the camera clearly, but oh my god, I have never seen it. The bats we seen in our house, it's almost 10 times bigger than that. Oh my god, that's a very great size, full hairy bat. Okay, so I would just want to tell you one thing. This is the final place which which only left to capture in the frame. Now that's looking like an almost Jarjar building, I would say. And yeah, I can remember this place. I am remembering the moments. There was a cutting machine, grass cutting machine, situated over there. I can remember the moment. Our grandmother just feeding the machine, and grandfather just turning the wheel to cut the grass for cattle. And yeah, there now, okay, there is so much grass, but over there was an clay stove which is used to cook tea. Okay, and the now this main thing, my grandfather's room. Oh my god, where he used to sleep here. OMG. Now the place is using as a chef storing area, but I can remember in my memories, yeah, that was a cupboard my grandfather used to store his medicines. He uses khatia or charpai to sleep here. Over there, all the working equipments were kept, but at this time the place is nothing but a storing area, and some was flying there. Finally, yeah, so our driver is ready to enter the pickup in the fields, so we can load the bamboos. Okay, previously I have shown you a way to pass the tractor, but the way is now closed, so we are using some back doors to entering the pickup. Okay, this pickup is entered in the fields, and you can see, yeah, this my village is all full of so many bamboos, so many. I remember the times when my grandfather, I can remember the times when my grandfather used to make bamboo furnitures, and I think, yeah, bamboo toy carts for us, which we used to play. You can have a glance of whole area, so much peace here. Yeah, the sound of tractor is disturbing, but you guys can see some sheep are passing thereby, so I captured them in the frame. Yeah, there's some sheep and some goats. And actually we are doing busy in the work. These are very old bamboo trees. We use actually my Bade Papa said that he almost comes in every 2 to 3 years to take the product of these bamboo. Yeah, they will again replenish. These are planted almost, he and my grandfather planted them almost 30 years ago, and the crop is, yeah, it replenishes in every 2 to 3 years. So we were feeling thirsty at this time. We decided to drink water. You can see the motor is turned on, And oh my god, the cool water I can feel on my feet. Oh my god, it's very cold. It's amazing. It has a natural essence of old well. Okay, so I'm directly drinking from it. Oh my god, it was amazing. The cold water. Yeah, and I am washing my face with it. It's amazing. It's very cold. So finally it's been 2-3 hours working, and now we are hungry, so we decided to prepare some food. Delicious. We have burned some ground nuts, moongfali that's called. We can show you, there are so much. Yeah, we will find them and eat with some jaggery. And you can see some over there, some over there. Yeah, that's our today proteinous food. Yeah, meet you in the next frame. This is our freshly prepared proteinous food we have collected from there. There's too much lying down also. We will collect them later. It's looking tasty, and yeah, it's very hot. In this frame here, I'm gonna show you some very interesting thing. You can see, external camera. Madhu is there. Currently, we are collecting Indian gooseberries, or we call them avlas. You can see, oh my god, they are almost raining. This is almost, yeah, these all trees here almost about 24, 25, 30 years of age. They are planted by our fathers and grandfathers. And you can see the size of gooseberries. Oh my god, they are literally very heavy, so much big. You can see them. Let me show you. So juicy are these. Oh my god, very good. These are very juicy. Keep it up, Madhu. Yeah, there. You can see there are so much there. Yes. You can see Madhu. Finally, we are trying to get him down, and you can see this is our yield. You can see this is plenty of green Indian gooseberry. Look at those. How good and tasty are those, rich with vitamin C. And finally you can see them. Oh my god. And finally, yeah, he made it up here. Finally guys, it's almost 5 p.m. and we are about to set to our homes. You can see our conditions. We work full day, and Madhu, our loading is filled with bamboos, and now we are about to set to our home. Okay, so there is no way to pass through. So now it's our time to go home. Okay. Again, Madhu is our driver. Some more peoples too to help us in collecting bamboo. Actually, my village has surplus of bamboos. You can see so many places the people planted so many old people planted. My grandfather, their friend.